that's kind of a casual mention of, oh, and I got this internship at iHeartRadio, like one of the most known radios, right? So I'm curious, how did you even get that internship? Like how did that happen?
Honestly, knowing the right people, truly. So I ended up working for this tennis tournament when I was in college, and I was kind of like intern slash promotion girl slash got to do some in arena hosting stuff with them, which was my first real taste, which was really cool. And one of the on air hosts had done it previously. So she was at auditions, and I went up to her and I talked to her. I was like, hey, I know you guys have interns. I love your show. I've been here my whole life. Like I'm in school for broadcast journalism. When do you literally, again, just asking questions. You can't be afraid. And she was like, oh my God, here's my email. Send me your resume. Had to make one, obviously. And then, whatever. So then she connected me with the producer, on air guy, my boss, who was hiring, and I had to apply. I think I had to apply online, and then they called me in and were like, this is what it is. Can you work these days, these hours, not paid? You're getting school credit. And I was like, okay, done. When do I start? Like, done. Yeah. And I actually ended up staying longer than everyone else because I was supposed to train the next intern class. And then I was actually the last intern class iHeart ever had. Really? So they got rid of interns. I don't know why, but it was crazy.
Kudos to you too, of like, oh, there's this lady over there. She works for this company that I love, and it's an awesome company. Like, let me go just talk to her. Again, like another situation where it's like in life, honestly, we don't know the people who are around us. And in this case, you did, but it's like having a random conversation with a random stranger or seeing someone that's near you that maybe works for a company. It's like, to just say, in a sense, almost like, screw it. I'm going to go talk to them. I'm going to have this conversation. The worst that happens is no. And it almost seems like that's kind of been a philosophy you developed in your life, is like, screw it. I'm going to do it. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, like, whatever. I'm curious, what's like allowed you to have that kind of philosophy? Because I think so many people do kind of get into that, like, well, I could fail and it could not work, and kind of the negative. But it sounds like time after time, and I've seen this in your story too, it's like, you've just allowed yourself to try something, to do it. And a lot of the time it's worked out really well.
Yeah.
But what's allowed you to kind of take that philosophy versus the other?
I think I just really knew that if I wasn't going to do it for myself, no one was going to do it for me, because I had been signed to an agency in high school for acting, dancing, modeling. So I knew what it was like to like have an agent, but I also knew what it was like to not have an agent. And I knew that, if you want to book a gig, you got to talk to people, because it's not just going to come by osmosis and be like, okay, universe, I want this, and then just land in your lap. So I think honestly too, after booking the Chris Allen interview, or was that after? I don't even remember, but I don't remember the order, but there had been obviously things that had led up to me getting and booking things. And I mean, once I knew Nina was there, and I loved her. I'd literally listened to her every single day growing up. So, and I knew she danced growing up, and we had some people in common that we knew. And again, it's like, okay, she's sitting over there. She's very approachable. When am I ever going to get this chance ever again? Maybe never. And I'm going to be so mad at myself if I miss the opportunity to intern and learn so much. And I knew once I decided I was going to school for journalism and I was staying here, like, I wanted to intern at Y100. I wanted to do that. I knew I had to do it. At the time, it was like the highest rated show, all in Miami, like top 10 market. It had to be like, that's what needed to be done. So again, I was like, well, might as well go talk to her and see what happens. And she was so sweet. And I mean, here we are.
And that's how it happens a lot of the time too, is it's like I used to work for Vans, the active sports company. And I took the owner's son, Steve Van Doren, to lunch one day. And like everyone in the company was like, you're taking him to lunch? Like, how'd you do it? Like it was this big thing. Yeah, I was like, I asked him if I wanted to go to lunch. And then I went to lunch. He thanked me. He ended up buying the lunch. He's like, it's a business expense. Like, we'll put it on the company card. I was like,
sure.